Welcome back to Your Carolina. It's Tuesday where we talk all things fashion. And you know what? Summer is really heating up, so it's all about how do you stay cool but still look fabulous. And so Sadie Cherney is here from Clothes Mentor to tell us about that. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. You've got such cute stuff here. So this is all from the store, and you have 2 locations now.
We do. We have, well, we have 3. We have Columbia, but in the upstate, we have Greenville and Spartanburg.
That's right. Okay, so how do you stay cool in the summer? You know, what's your strategy? What are some tips you can give some people, but still look fashionable?
Well, the most important thing is to follow your dress code first. So if your office has a written dress code, that's going to be where you start. If not, the old adage, dress for the job you want, is a great kind of mindset to have. Beyond that, there are 2 tips that I think are really important that sometimes get overlooked when keeping cool. The first one is texture. When you wear a blazer like this one that has an open weave like lace, it lets air through, it keeps you cool. If you wear a blazer that's unlined like this one, it's conservative, it's heavy, it would be fine in a very formal setting, but because of the loose knit and the cotton, it's still really comfortable and cool.
Right.
The second tip is to experiment with fabrics. So there are fabrics that are kind of outside the box of what you typically think of. So for example, we've got linen, which is a very traditional summer fabric on that khaki mannequin. Great, breathable, but what you may not realize is a fabric like wool can actually be wonderful in the summer. The gray theory dress on the right, if you touch that, it is the lightest, softest fabric.
Yeah, that's very thin.
And that is 96% wool. They've really created these exciting kind of hybrid wool knits and blends that are breathable and gorgeous, easy to wear. And fabrics like silk too, because of their natural nature, are extremely soft and sheer. They let a lot of air through, and they wick away any perspiration you may have. So you look cool no matter what.
Yeah, and I love this little blazer you're wearing. Why don't you walk out here so you can get a better look at it? It's this gorgeous, like, lace, and it's still, you know, fashionable for work.
Yes, exactly. Something like this would be perfect for a casual Friday, where you still want to look polished, like you put a lot of time into your appearance, but you want to be comfortable and stay cool.
Exactly. And, you know, all of these are from your locations, and you guys are not your average, you know, boutique. Tell me a little bit about the concept over at Clothes Mentor.
So what we love with what we do is that it's eco-friendly and it's great on the wallet. So everything you see here was pre-loved by somebody else, which means that any of these items in our stores would be up to 70% off of retail pricing.
And you have, like, huge brands. Like, we were talking about this shirt earlier, and it's such a cute shirt. Tell me about
this. So this is Kate Spade, and it's brand new. It has its tags on it. The person who sold it to us never even wore it. It was $278. With its tags on it, we're selling it for $28.
Wow. I mean, that's a huge difference. That's, you know, a great way to stay fashionable, stay trendy, but, you know, not break the bank. That's a big deal.
Well, and having variety in your closet is wonderful. It's exciting. You can change up what you do, and we give you the opportunity to get more bang for your buck.
And I love also some of these accessories you put on here, like these shoes. You guys also sell accessories.
Absolutely. So we do a lot of high-end purses, like the Kate Spade purse you see in the center there, this beautiful Michael Kors swing, and they're up to 70% off of retail pricing.
It's fantastic. And so what are some of the hot trends you're seeing this summer?
This summer we're seeing a lot of neutrals, so it's no mistake that you see a lot of black, gray, khaki, navy. They're just so useful. But then with a really fun pop, this raspberry color is something that looks good on almost any skin tone, so we're seeing that throughout fashion in a lot of different fabrics and shapes. We're also seeing this almond toe, so where instead of the really severe point toe, to look professional in the office in the summer, we're seeing a slightly softer round almond, which is really complementary to a lot of leg shapes too.
That's pretty nice. And it's, you know, it's always good to dress for your body type.
Yes.
That's a big, and you guys are very helpful with that if people need some help when they come into the store to help people find the right clothes.
So at all of our locations, we have personal shoppers, and it's a service that we offer. It's completely complimentary, and there's no pressure. So if you come in, make an appointment with our personal shopper, they'll pull a whole rack of garments for you based on your body type, your size, your style preferences. And they'll have that ready for you. It's great if you're trying to shop for the office and you're short on time, you want to do it on your lunch break. It's really convenient, it's easy, and they can talk to you about some of these trends. How to dress if you're in an office that's really cool, but you have to go outside frequently where it's really hot. How to layer, and how to style yourself so you feel the best you can feel while you're at work or anywhere.
I love it. So tell us again where your upstate locations are. You've got one in Greenville, one in Spartanburg. Where can people find you guys?
So the Greenville location is at 30 Orchard Park Drive. That is across from Outback, right over 385 on the other side from the mall. And then our Spartanburg location is at 1450 W.O. Ezell Boulevard, and that's in the Jason's Deli parking lot next door to Ollie's.
Perfect. And I love following you guys on Instagram because you post what you get into the store all the time. So if you're looking for some inspiration or you're like, looking for an outfit, you'll find it maybe on Instagram.
That is such good advice. One of the things people ask all the time is, how do I know when you get your best pieces in? Anything that we love, that we think stands out, that's designer, that's a great deal, we'll feature it on our social media. It all goes there first.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Clothes Mentor in Greenville and Spartanburg. You can check out all these beautiful fashions and, get fashionable for summer.
Great. Well, thank you so much for having us.
Great to have you. All right, well, let's check in with